Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about The Beautiful Pretender by Melanie Dickerson. This is actually a fantasy book, historical fantasy. Okay, political fantasy. I'm going to say political fantasy because it's not really historically accurate because they don't really mention. They mention, I think, England like once. So like I'm gonna say that's like political fantasy and not historical fantasy. So this political fantasy book is about what was that thing where they had to like switch? It's not the Princess and the Pauper. It's not that. It's the scenario where the servant poses as the princess, and it's like that. It's Evelina is a lady in waiting for this duchess or princess, but the princess runs off with her love, who I think is a stable boy, and her father, and the princess's father is just like, hey, yeah, you servant Evelina, dress up as my daughter and go to the Margrave of Thornbeck's what's it called, a betrothal party, and be her and stand in a line to so here's what happens. I am explaining this terribly because it's been a minute since I read it. But anyway, Evelina goes to the Margrave of Thornbeck's betrothal party, where he has to pick out from the ladies who he's going to be his wife, and obviously he's going to pick Evelina, who is posed as the princess that she was in Lady in waiting for. It's obvious. It's obvious, but the thing that they do with this, I remember the whole hype about what's that Kira Cass series? It's like the one, what's it called? Someone put it down in the comments below. I'm going to remember as soon as I stop this video. I know it. What's it called? The selection series. I've never read the books. Don't really want to, but I've heard that it's like The Bachelorette meets fantasy. The Bachelorette meets Hunger Games or something like that. It's it's totally bizarre, and this is what this is. It's like The Selection meets The Bachelor meets Princess and the Pauper. It's really weird. I say Princess and the Pauper because only the Barbie version is coming up in my head, and the Mickey version, funny enough. But yeah, it's obvious that he's going to fall in love with her, and what's up with my focus, and she has to tell him like, hey, I'm not who you think I am, which ends up them having a fight. But then it turns, and one of the bride's fathers is angry that the Margrave didn't pick her, and so he starts this whole fight with him, like literal like sword fight, and he burns down the castle or something. But then the king comes. The king comes, and it's a total like, you know how like you are in school and the principal just stops the fight and says, okay, what happened? This is what's going to be the result of this. it was kind of very juvenile in the approach. I was kind of hoping a little bit better than what I got, but still, it's a good read if you're bored. It's a good if you're bored read book, or it's a good on a plane and you just want to just you're like overlaid like 8 hours and you just want to miss like kill time. It's a good like that type of read. I don't know. There's a sequel, I believe, to this. I think. Oh no, not the first book. The first book. I can. Oh no. There's a. Oh, I see. It's like it's a retelling of a book. I don't know what this is a retelling of, but the author does retellings, and her other retelling companion book, I guess, is it is a Rapunzel book, which I kind of want. So, anyways, what 4 out of 5? I think I gave this 4 out of 5. Wasn't great, wasn't bad, meh, but it was a good meh. Okay, guys, that was it for that review. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know the drill. Thank you for watching.